Hey, today I want to talk to you about something near and dear to my heart and also extremely traumatic. And that thing is alocasias. Hi, I'm Willie, and I hope you're having a good week. It's been a hot minute since I've done a video. My perspective is ripe. A lot of it is based in my own anxiety and trauma from killing almost every alocasia that I have ever purchased. I think that we've had a breakthrough around here, and I've kept a few alive now long enough to report with not just straight bad advice. I don't know about the internet for advice. You know what I mean? Do you agree with that? So take this with your own block of salt, but I will show you this plant right here. I'm using a new lens today on this camera, and it's like a little closer, but it's more intimate. And I have to say, that's not how my face looks in real life, but I would not be upset if it did look like that in real life. It's giving me glamorous crypt keeper today. And this right here is a variegated Alocasia Frydek. That is one of my favorite plants of all time. They used to be super expensive, and then they were kind of expensive, $50 to $80 range. But this actually was a bargain in my opinion, because I picked these up at the Home Depot for only $16.99. I'm just gonna say it, I think the bubble has completely burst on this, and no one has to worry about like rarity of plants to the same level of magnitude that we all did. So I'm trying really hard to, pump the brakes and only get the stuff that's really exciting or like something that I've wanted. I'm always trying to fill the God-shaped hole. The Variegated Alocasia Frydek, girl, it really does that. So I am a Midwestern sophisticated bargain hunting queen, so I will mention that I purchased this at the South County Home Depot if you were around the St. Louis metro area, and I bought 2 of them. Now I will be sharing another alocasia. This is a regular Alocasia Frydek, and this is what gave me the delusional confidence to think that I could share some tips and tricks with you. As you can see, that's literally relative to my head. It is quite large and charged. It has really good energy because I got it when I was visiting my very good friends in Seattle, and we went to Peace, Love, and Happiness, and I bought this on their rescue section. This is incredible.
These are all $2.
I'm buying one of those and trying to get it home. That's wild. These are rescue plants, okay? Which there's almost nothing I'm more of a bleeding heart for than a sad plant, but I have learned that lesson the hard way, that maybe I should start with something that's a little bit healthier. Seattle, that's a long flight from here, so what I did was I just chopped everything off and took the giant bulb. I restarted it in water. It had multiple times when the roots all got gross and died. Ultimately, I think it was this soil blend that got everything back to neutral. That's some thumbnail action. I hope that this summer is treating you well and you're finding as many spiritual pettifors of houseplants as I am in your local urban jungle. This is a purpose-driven narrative. Got this, brought it home. The roots were good. I have some footage of the roots. The roots looked way more established than the Alocasia Frydek variegated that I got at Christmas. Maybe it's rotting. I don't think it's rotting. I think it's just languishing. Let me tell you, that one I could not get it going. And I kept trying to put these plants in like a very well-draining, chunky mix, and I'm not doing that with my alocasias anymore. So I repotted this, and the soil was basically 2 parts of whatever kind of soil that you like. I enjoy the Fox Farms Ocean. I think it works really well. It has that like little bit of silt or sand in it. It holds on to just enough water, but not too much to get stagnant, and it doesn't stink, and I think it grows less bacteria. Put in like 1 part of this orchid bark, which I will share the brand of. It's very easy to find nowadays. It's got very chunky pieces of wood. It has charcoal, and then it has that coveted large perlite. And then I just put a pretty good handful of sphagnum moss. It seems like my alocasias, which at this point are only Frydeks. Let me tell you about the ones that I've killed. 4 Frydeks at this point. I killed an Alocasia Mickey Mouse that was really beautiful.
With alocasias, I think I repot them too early.
I had one other one. I think it was a dragon scale, but that one's been like a hot minute ago. I kind of swore these off. So I'm happy to report that the non-variegated one has been alive for like 6 months, and this one, fingers crossed, let's just see how it goes. I got this repotted, put it into my favorite Divine Dev pot, and I've been watching it, gave it some beautifying granules to kind of pre-protect it from pests, because spider mice love these. They really do. It's kind of one of those things I just assume that they always have them, and I'm always watching and looking. This beauty has been somehow, through the eye of a needle, has only gotten very slight pest issues that I've been able to arrest before it's killed the plant, which is awesome. I'm on a good watering schedule. This one now has been around here for like two or 3 weeks, which is, you know, not really enough to report if it's gonna go, but we've only lost one leaf, which was kind of dying when I got it, and promising here we have another leaf emerging with seemingly good variegation. This is like right on the cusp. Let's hope it survives. Like that leaf, that's going to be a problem. I've been watching to make sure the soil stays like they always say, like dry on the top, but don't let it entirely dry out, and I've had much better luck with that. The world keeps turning. You know, I love to hold a plant so I don't feel as awkward. I'm just going to continue to do that, but I will tell you, this is $16. I don't know where I am anymore. Do you know where you are? Either that's a breakthrough, more realistic and better perspective, or I've completely retreated internally to my indoor jungle of aesthetic sadness and melancholy. Let me tell you, it feels good. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for looking at my alocasias. I hope that you have the opportunity to pick up one of these if you want for a good deal. And if you're on the fence, I would say do it because you're worth it. I think you can make it work. And I would definitely recommend 2 parts soil, 1 part of some sort of a chonky medium. Keep an eye on it and spray it for pests. Just commit. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. And I also just want to share with you in stunning HD whispers. All right, well, it's been a little bit longer, a few weeks actually. 1 week, 2 weeks, time is relative. It's passing like sands through an hourglass. But I do want to show you that this variegated alocasia is still alive and kicking. Leaves are still holding in there. We did lose that one that I talked about earlier in the video. That is the new beauty unfurling. I'm a little bit stressed that it's not going to reach the height of like these other leaves, which I think it's a trauma leaf. You know what I mean? It is doing its best. That one still looks good. That one is still looking good. The problem leaf, I thought, is still holding in there. And also, that one's dying. But it's making way. It's giving fuel. Also, I put the Divine Dev Pot in one of these cute little monkey pots, which really are making me think of White Lotus. I just finished season 3. And that show, it's just so cathartic and also so depressing. And it's just a masterpiece. And also I just got like one of those annoying spam texts from CB2 telling me that the rocks glasses that they did for the White Lotus collaboration are on sale. Do I need to order those? Would you order those? I think they're pretty classic. I do love the motif of the snake and the monkey. Good allegory. I like allegories. I hope you do too. I don't have anything else to say. Okay.